There are times when you are talking to men and they listen to you and interrupt you after every like 30 seconds, 1 minute, and whatever, and you feel, as a woman, you feel kind of off. You'll be like, why he's doing that? And there are also times, I am very sure that it has happened to literally every woman, but I should go and talk to women more about this thing, but it has happened to me a lot. Okay, yeah, so the second point is this. There are times when you're talking to a man, like you are asking a question. He look at you, listen to you, but then ignore you like this and talk to another person. So this second one has happened to me a lot, a lot. So the first one, if happened to me, because I'm very straightforward. If somebody interrupt me again and again, then I'm like, I cannot take this. I'm out. But the second one is kind of like, because the person is listening to you and then ignoring you. So they're because he's cutting. So if you respond, so the crazy one will be you. You kind of in that situation. Okay, let me tell my feeling from the bottom of my heart. I have this book now. I have my answer. I'm gonna say it. Listen. In that moment, before knowing it, I was thinking, have I asked something wrong? Why these men hate me so much? Why he's hating me so much? I haven't done anything. I just asked one question, and this is a normal, because I never communicate with people just like that, and I never ask stupid questions. But why he is doing it intentionally? Why he hate me so much? So every time my mind was going towards hate. My mind was like, no, it's hate. Why he hate me so much? So yeah, in lots of my classes, in my recent classes, I have had some men like this who were teachers in the name of teachers. I was asking them questions, especially my previous piano teacher and this acting one. I was asking them questions, they were like this. Then ignoring me and talking very, very actively to one student who is even not asking a genuine and sane question. Like when he is teaching, he is talking to another student that is asking a very dumb question. But my question that was real, he used to get ignored like this. So every time I was like, oh my God, they are treating me very badly. I should really run away from this place. Now I have gotten my answer. So in manosphere, first let me tell what is manosphere. Manosphere are all these forums, platforms, Instagram accounts where they are teaching men the tricks, the techniques to lure women, to impress women, to abuse women. Usually in forums, it's called manosphere. Wherever you are going on any platform, any site, if there is something, advices for men, so that is called manosphere. Okay, so on this manosphere, nowadays it was first in sales, involuntary celibates, so the frustrated people, which ultimately after the guy, there was one Eliot. After that, they kind of create a very bad name and for themselves. So after that, they move towards another name, PUG. So what is PUG? I should go back. Yeah. So they begin using PUA, PUD. And because people, their activities, people like the masses don't take them very seriously. They think that it is humor. Like we are watching this dark comedy. They are saying one of the harshest things in the name of comedy. So masses are like, okay, It is harmless because it's comedy. No, no, no. I have always believed this, that no, no, no. Being a misogynist in the name of comedy, that's not comedy. That is very harmful, because especially those dark comedies, they have lots of audiences. And I've even seen most of them are even very unfunny, but people laugh, because when you are in a crowd, it's social proof. When you see that 5, 10 people are just laughing like that, then you will be like, oh my god, they are laughing, I should also laugh because I should fit in. It was when I was in school, so the teacher, the example, sorry, let me drink my black coffee for more explanation. So when I was in school, the teacher used to say something, it was very unfunny. I used to find it very unfunny, and most of the time I was not getting what. Suddenly all the class were laughing, and I was, why they are laughing? Because the same social proof. Students, and especially kids, learn fitting in from their classrooms. So, but I was never like that. I was always like, why they are laughing? Are they crazy? So this is about the dark comedies. Okay. So, oh my god, I have learned lots of things. Then the more I study this book, the more I discuss with this woman, I'm like, which world I'm living in. I was taking lots of things. Like, I had knowledge of just the iceberg. Now I am literally going under the ground, under the surface. Okay. So, in this manosphere, there are lots of techniques being taught to men, especially this. There was one Ted. Now they are arrested for lots of bad deeds. So he was a big guru for this. All men learning from him the techniques. They have lots of followers. They have best-selling books. They have like sold out courses, and they have like, yeah, they have seminars. They go out there and say lots of bullshit, and young men really listen to them and learn from them. So to these men, it has been taught like lots of wrong techniques, because they don't know anything about women, but they teach men toxicity, toxic masculinity, because their only motive is to put women down. But these men learn those things because they think, if I learn this technique, I'm gonna impress this woman. This woman will think so high about me. But what we women think, he's such a jerk. He's such a rude asshole, gandu. Sorry for my language. Okay, so these men learn, if you interrupt a woman, you're gonna rob her confidence. The more you interrupt her, the more you rob her confidence, and she's gonna give in to you. But what woman on the other hand will feel, oh my god, he's such a jerk, asshole, I should really run away from him. He's a very toxic guy. So when you're talking to this man, he is kind of like, I listened to her and I ignored her. Now she will think that I'm such a man because I ignored her. I have lots of other women. I don't give a shit about you. And especially they do it towards the woman that they really want to put her in place. And the woman is thinking what I'm thinking. Okay, you do it to me one more time or 3 times, then I'm gone, because I am not here to deal with such a toxic example and misogynist in front of me. I'm here to learn. Teach me. Don't treat me. Don't play this politics shits with me. Okay, so these are the techniques that these men are learning from manosphere. So they have terms like they are comparing women to fish, catching fish. So I don't know very much about fishing, but there is a term like bait, hook, reel, and release, which is known by this BHRR. So in fishing, bait is like putting some worm, insect, or whatever there to lure the fish, so fish come and bite it. The hook is, we know the hook, and the reel is shh, and after that release. So there is a fishing technique where your intention is not to catch the fish and eat it, but to catch the fish and release it. So they are using that term for women, that bait, hook, reel and release. It means that first lure the woman, then after that do the woman, then after that a little bit emotionally play with the woman, fuck the woman's mind, then after that release the woman in the society. So this has happened to me. I've been abused like this, and now I know that this man has a term for this, which is called BHRR. I was a victim of BHRR. So now I know that I've been abused, and wherever I go, I will explain it to women that they are literally doing it. If they sit in front of you and say, "I love you, baby. You are one in a million. Oh my God, you're so sexy. You're so pretty. Your smile is so pretty. Oh my God, when I hug you, I feel good. Oh my God, I get positive energy from you." They will love bomb you like that, but treat you like shit. Always see their actions. Never listen to what they are saying, because because women are emotional. They have learned that if I say this to women, then they're gonna. I was bending because as a woman I'm also emotional. So when I was hearing this from them, "I love you, see yourself, you are one in a million, you are different. If you are different, go for those high value men, not for this men who play BHRR with you." Okay, so there is another term of the banking pregnant girls. Banking pregnant girls is like this. They come to pregnant women and say, "See," especially pregnant women who are having problem with their partners, or they are divorced or separated, single moms. They go to these girls and say, "I will take care of your baby. I'll be your man. You are so pretty." Again, using BHRR, bait, hook, reel, and release. They're gonna bank the pregnant girl, and after that, when the child is born, he is gone and he will release the woman. So when it comes to women, they never see women as humans, especially incels and PUA. Now do more with me. When I ask you a question, look at me and then ignore me. I'm gonna know that you are into me. Actually, you are into me, baby. Whenever a man do this to you, listen to you, and ignore you and talk to another person, even woman, know that you are bringing out his or her insecurity. He is doing it, she is doing it on purpose, because she or he wanna make you to feel smaller, but you are not small. In reality, you are the bigger one. So now learn this dark psychology. Everybody must thank me for saying it and recording it and revealing this dark secret of the human psychology. Yeah, so there are some of these PUGs. So there is one man, I should search about him. Julian Blance, I even don't know how to pronounce, and I don't have any interest to learn their names. So he was there, he's a very famous person. In this book is written, he has lots of fans, followers, best-selling books, sold out seminars, and in one seminar he was boasting about Pikachu and Pokemon. He was saying that when you are in Tokyo, if you are a white male, then you can get anything. So he was boasting about grabbing women and shoving their faces into his crotch. And he literally in that seminar, I should watch that seminar actually. He was literally showing his video on the streets of Tokyo, grabbing women and shoving their faces on his crotch, and he was boasting about it. That see, if you become, he was saying, addressing another man, that if you become like me, then you are the real man. When you are going to Tokyo, do like this to women. So they are like this. They think that the more dicky they are, the more they smell of their dick, and the more they smell of sperm in their balls, and they are men and masculine. So yeah, so men are actually learning the something that women hate. So I have learned also one thing, that these Korean dramas, mostly when women watch, even earlier when I was watching Korean dramas, I was thinking that Korean men are the same way, they are very romantic. But recently I have learned that in Korea, most of these writers are writing the scripts from a woman gaze. So mostly Korea is very much focused on woman gaze. Here in so they consider the woman gaze, and after that they write those things. And most of the writers are actually women. They are writing it from the woman's mind, from the woman's perspective, from the woman's gaze. So what women like men like that. Even I like Korean dramas. Oh my god, I was so fucked up, and I was thinking that men can be like that in real life. No, in real life you cannot get that kind of men. That is very rare. Now see, this Neil really look at me like that, and he want me, he loved me like that. I really resist a lot, because I was like, no, I'm not another man. But the way he look at me, it makes me feel like I'm the most beautiful woman on the face of this earth. And I feel like, finding those kind of men is very difficult. And when he even look at me, I get goosebumps. And I have told him many times, men is that even if one, it's not about touch only. Forget about his touch, I get paralyzed, I get very weak. But when he look at me, I feel weak, I get goosebumps. And after that I was like, why I'm feeling like this? I'm not with other, I'm very numb with other, like with everybody. It's not like every man is looking at me and I'm that way. But if you find the right man, you really will feel like this. Even one look of him gonna put you off, you're gonna go weak. So I was then later on I find that it is oxytocin, it's lots of chemicals in my body, that even his touch, look, forget about his, I'm gonna hide my face while saying, forget about his kisses and every other thing. So chemicals are very important, and energy is really true. When I look at my dog, I get oxytocin. It's oxytocin. When I do workout, my body releases endorphin. I can feel it, because now I'm doing workout for many, even decades. When I'm looking at my dog, my body releases oxytocin. That is another kind of oxytocin. I feel very good. That's very true. When Neil look at me, I go weak. Mom, I get goosebumps. Then I don't know, I am like, I don't know where I am. I cannot feel the ground. It's a different kind of feeling. The more I reflect on it, the more I want to learn about my body, why I go like that. And I go very weak. Weak in a very good way. But with other men, I'm in fight and flight. I'm very masculine. They say with the right men, women are very feminine. Because women go feminine with right men when they feel safe, when they feel loved. But with majority of men, I'm very masculine. When I'm sitting like this, when I'm like this, or when I'm like this, it means that I don't see you safe. It means that I am in a fight and flight mode and ready for everything. If you are showing me that toxic masculinity, then I will be masculine. I will be double alpha masculine. Then I will be like this. Constantly I'm in fight and flight mode. My mind is everywhere. I have eyes on the back of my head also, because I really go in fight and flight mode, and I'm like, now I should be ready. I am like that. So now I have learned that woman, literally, when you are with right men, no matter how masculine you are, but you will go into your femininity. You will I really become feminine with me. But in most of the time I'm in fight and flight mode like this, very masculine.